Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing y'all how I do my 30-minute natural glam. I already primed her face and now I'm just going in and doing her skin preps. I've been using this e.l.f. Holy Hydration. I think it's a triple hydration serum. It has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, all of that good stuff for the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that first. I've seen when applying your primers, your serums, your moisturizers, you really wanna let those sit in and sink into the skin first. So I make sure I do this process first before I go in on her brows. Make sure her skin is soaking up all the hydration we can before we apply products and powders. Now it's time for brows. I'm setting her brows with a little bit of loose powder just so the area is nice and matte. So when I go in with the pencil, it doesn't get oily or waxy and it applies on nice and smooth. I'm using the NYX micro brow pencil in Espresso, just starting off by underlining her brows first to just create that shape underneath and making hair-like strokes to fill it in, and then going over the top of the brow to create that shape as well. Also, if you haven't subscribed, I know we just jumped right into the video, but if you haven't subscribed, be sure to click that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, join the family. I am, just dropping as much content as I can, and I know y'all love my makeup content, so I'm not just going to stop posting, even though I make vlogs now, y'all, so be sure that you tune into the vlogs too, because that's what we're really going for, but I'm not going to just leave y'all hanging on the makeup content, so yeah, that's just a little life update for the channel if y'all ain't know. But anyways, just me doing her brows. I'll be back once we concealing. Now it's time to conceal the brows. I'm going with this Tarte Shape Tape in Deep to just really get up under her brows. This is a natural glam, so we're not going too light with the concealer, but we do want it light enough so it does, enhance the brow shape. So yeah, I'm just taking a flat brush and just guiding the brush under her brows. Y'all, I feel like all brushes are universal. You can use any brush for anything, so use the brush to your advantage. So when I sculpt the brows, this brush already has like a flat end to it, so I'm just going to use that to just glide underneath the brow. I'm not going to try to use the top of the brush, and because I feel like that just requires too much work when this is just so much easier and it'll just glide on the skin. As long as you have enough concealer, it will glide very easily. So now I'm just taking a brush to just buff that concealer out so we don't have any harsh lines, and go ahead and set and prime her lid with some concealer, and then we're going to put some loose powder on top just so the area is nice and matte, and then apply her eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I'm actually using a bronzer. This is the Black Radiance. I think it's a face powder, or pressed powder. The Black Radiance pressed powder in Ebony, which is just like a really deep brown. This is also going to be the bronzer or the contour, if you will, that I'm using for her face. So I just like everything to really mesh. My natural glams are very much skin, but I also want to give like a little definition, but nothing is too dramatic. I like to keep it nice and simple, and this is also how I'm able to really get it done in 30 to 35 minutes. So this is the powder. Now for skin, I'm using the e.l.f. Hydro Grip. I really like the pink one that has niacinamide in it, but they didn't have it on Amazon, so I wasn't able to get it, but I believe they have it at Ulta. Now with this primer, y'all, hold on. The foundation I'm using is these two foundations. This, I would usually use New Caledonia, but I haven't been able to find it in any other stores. But anyways, back to the primer. This primer is a little bit tricky. You really have to put the primer on and let her dry down and sink it to the skin, because if not, it will like ball up on the skin, and you'll like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you know, it'll like make little, I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could show y'all, but it balls up. Like you'll see residue from the primer mix in with the foundation, and it'll just like be like little slimy bits on her skin. So make sure you let this product sit and sink into the skin before applying the foundation, because you do not want to mess up your base. I like to use a fan to help it dry down, and I like to just do other stuff while I'm allowing that to sink into the skin. Anyways, I applied this foundation all over her skin. I'm spraying it with the MAC Fix Plus. I feel like this really helps, the foundation really get into the skin and stay. So when I'm doing my creams, I'm just spraying all over. I'm not spraying all over, but when I'm doing my creams, I make sure I spray after applying each cream product. This is a e.l.f. soft sculpting brush, which you would typically use to blend in your cream contour. But like I said earlier, baby, you can use any brush for anything. It's a very dense brush, so I feel like it is great for blending out foundation. And I'm just pressing that into the skin, making sure I'm getting around her brows, because I'll try my best not to get it on the baby hairs. So you just got to be really strategic with that. But other than that, we're just blending that in with this brush and making sure the skin is skinning, period. So after you apply the foundation, of course, it is time to conceal. I'm using the same concealer I use underneath the brows, keep it nice and simple. And I'm just applying that underneath her eyes, chin, bridge of the nose, forehead, all of the little places that you highlight, the flat parts of the face, the parts of the face that the light hits the most. And also, here we go again, spraying it down, locking it in, because this is for this was actually for her graduation pictures. So I just wanted to make sure she was nice and set, just in case they was outside taking pictures, all that. I believe I was gonna say something, but I think I just freaking forgot. But anyways, y'all see how I went under that jawline? This is a way that you can really enhance, make it look like you cream contour when you didn't, by just applying a little bit of that excess concealer that's on that brush underneath. I said jawline, I meant the cheekbone, because it'll just lighten up that area and it'll make the foundation look like it's the cream contour when really, you just making it look like it, if that made any sense. But this is really how I do it, y'all. And I'm using the same brush, baby. We ain't got to be trying to look for other brushes and all that. We're using the same brush and getting it done. And this also helps for a more seamless blend as well. This is the powder that I've been using. The dermablend original translucent. This is what I've been using the whole video. So I like her. So this is usually my powder that I use for pretty much everyone, except for my really deep girls. You can use them on them too, but I like to use I like to use the Laura Mercier medium deep on my deeper girls, which I could have used on her too, but I didn't want that look for her. But anyways, we're just setting underneath the eyes, baby, and you got to make sure they look up the whole time, and you getting as much powder, not too much, because you don't want the under eye to be too dry, but you want to make sure that the area is matte and it's no longer wet, because we don't want any creases underneath the eyes. And if you have to go back in like I did with the brush and blend in those creases before setting, do that, okay? Make sure your base is locked and loaded. So now I'm just taking a big fluffy brush with that same powder and just pressing that all into the skin so the whole face is matte. We are not doing any baking because, that is not necessary. We already locked and loaded, we set and all of that, so it's not necessary. Now we're going in with another one of the Black Radiance press powders in Cafe and just using that as her bronzer. This is a little warmer and lighter than what we put on her lid, but I also went back in with the lid shade over top of the first shade that we did for her contour, and we are just sculpting out her nose as well. For blush, I'm using my Black Radiance palette. Can't think of the name, but it'll be linked down below. And for her overall face powder, we're using Dark Deep in the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish. This is how you really just mesh everything together. Like, after you've done all of what you're gonna do, you need to go in with a sheer powder to really just make sure everything meshes. And this is also how you can help not have flashback. Once again, we set in the face, and we doing a double set. So now we going in with the NYX mini matte. Did I say mini matte? Anyways, the NYX matte setting spray. That's gonna be the setting spray that's gonna do, and that's it. Now I'm going in and lining her lips. This has been my new favorite thing to do. My girl Dalba Morgan put me on. If you don't follow her on Instagram, go follow her on Instagram, because she is that girl and she really transforms the faces. But anyways, this is the Ruby Kisses Forever Matte liquid lipsticks. I use a brown to line the lips, and I use a pink as a center. And I just go ahead and have her blot her lips together. Do not rub y'all lips. Do not let your client rub her lips, because it'll mess up the whole situation. Do not rub your lips together. We want to just, blot the lips, press them together, so we just meshing that product. We don't want to get the brown with the pink and the pink where the brown's supposed to be. You the one supposed to do that, and take your brush and make sure that's all blended. And anyways, oh yeah, these are the products right here. These are little lip combos, y'all. They $2, I think, or $3 at the beauty supply. Get you some, you can't go wrong. And I also went in with the Ulta Starfish jelly gloss on top of that. And yeah, I did her some eyeliner and some bottom mascara, and this is the finished look. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe. I love y'all. If y'all want any more makeup videos, anything specific y'all want me to touch on, let me know. I'm doing some lighting videos as well, so just stay tuned, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.